let's talk about the sports topic that's been sweeping a content-starved nation this week, which is, are black people or white people better at playing football? Is basically what the question boils down to. But Rashard Mendenhall posted a tweet in which he said that he's tired of listening to average white people talk about football, and that we should line up the best white dudes in the world against the best black dudes in the world for a football game. I think the thing people are missing out on is the trophy of this game the right to be a talking head on ESPN? That's what we're deciding.
That's what that's things. I just want to know where that shit even came from, bro. Like I want to know what was the tipping point for Rashard Mendenhall to say, "That's it. I've seen enough. We need a race war." Like how did he get there?
Who was the person? You know what I'm saying? It was a particular guy. Who was that guy?
I would bet money it was Dan Orlovsky.
Dan Orlovsky knows his shit, though, man.
He does know his shit, but I feel like a Rashard Mendenhall looks at Dan Orlovsky and goes, "This is an average white guy." That's what I'm trying to think of, like who he's describing in his head as an average white guy. And as much as Dan Orlovsky knows his shit, and there's a great GQ piece about him that just recently came out, he was also not the most successful NFL player. Yeah. So there's a lot of NFL guys who could see him on TV and go, "This fucking guy gets this job. I should have this job. Rashard Mendenhall, should have this job."
I know where the out of bounds is at the back of the end zone. Okay.
But I don't know. It's been an enjoyable week of it. It felt a little bit like a throwback Twitter moment. People were, having fun and enjoying this. And I don't know. I'm not real confident. I might ask if I could be, a water boy on the other side of the field. I don't know. I gotta find a way off the sideline I'm on, guys. I don't like the
gotta shed that whiteness. That's what
I don't know. I don't like our chances. You know what I mean?
I mean, let's be real. Team the blacks is wiping Team White's up. But and I'm not sleeping on Team Whites, right? They will put out a really solid team, especially, with the O-line. They'd have, some decent quarterbacks. Shit, they even got some decent wideouts. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Cooper Kupp and Deeren and shit. Yeah. But yeah, it's that secondary. Who the fuck? Jason Sehorn was the last white DB to start in the NFL in 2002. Like, come on, man.
They said I liked what Will Compton did when he drew his up was he had Christian McCaffrey playing both ways. He's like, well, we got the best running back in the league. He's just gonna have to play safety too.
Yeah. Fast white guys, to the front of the line. Get your ass back there. Your week's assignment is cheetah. Come on, man. Nah, bro. And cornerback, you just cannot stick cornerbacks out there. Like, the whole adage about how, cornerbacks cover the fastest guy on the field and they do it backwards. Like, it's perhaps the most difficult position to play, in football. So, yeah. I mean, that's where Team White would get spanked.
We do well in special teams, though.
The question was, lunch pail guys right there, stop the shit out of a punt return. But the question was, what do we do with the biracials? That was a valid question brought up. And I think there should be a draft, right? And I think, of course, black people get first pick, reparations. Black people need to get like the first 17 picks on some reparation shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
You're prepared to call it even over the first pick in the football draft?
No, that's why I was going to say you might have to up that to like 17 or 18. Okay. The first 17 or 18 picks go to Team Black. You know what I'm saying? So,
didn't Will say if you use nigga or not? He didn't say nigga, but if you use nigga or not, if you are comfortable saying that or not, I think that's a good idea. Are you comfortable saying the word as he called it? I mean, hey, if you feel if you're not a nigga guy, you can be on the other side. You know what I mean?
If you're not a nigga,
because on this side, you know what I mean. Come on, G.
If you're saying Bubba's, if you're saying Bubba's exclusively, you're over here with me.
Exclusively, you can say Bubba's, but exclusively, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're anti N-word. You feel me? I don't know, man.
So does Maxx Crosby go to Team Black then? If that's the stipulation,
we'll take him over here.
Hell of a pass rusher, man.
We'll take him over here,
Getting real thin. It's getting real thin over here. The other question was who gets the Samoan dudes? You know what I mean? Like that's a legitimate question. I've seen that.
The Samoan dudes go where the Samoans want to go. Okay. I don't know if we choose anything when it comes to the Samoan dudes. We let them make that decision themselves. They be out here saying nigga, and niggas don't be saying nothing. So we keep it a buck.
That's a
they
fact.
Make that decision, brother. They make that decision, my brother. You feel me?
They make the decision, and no one has ever told. No one's telling the Samoan dudes where they're going. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, they're gonna tell you where they want to go, and you're just gonna be. Okay.
We ain't gonna pretend, bro. We ain't gonna pretend.
Okay. Well, what do we set the spread at? 13.5.
Shit, I think it'd be uglier than that.
Would you say 27?
Yeah. No, I'd say 19.5. I say like 20 is probably the mark.
3 touchdown game. Skunk. Yeah.
At DraftKings Sportsbook, can we get an official line, please?
This segment, Race Wars, brought to you by DraftKings. This segment, Gridiron Race Wars, brought to you by DraftKings.
You might have just really did something right there.
Gridiron Race Wars.
I mean, that's basically what gambling on boxing was for the first 50 years of the sport. Right?
I mean, that's still kind of boxing. You feel me? Like, there's always a great white hope out there.
Yeah. It's a reason fucking Mayweather always, try to time his fights around Cinco de Mayo when he was fighting Mexicans and shit, right? Like, race wars are big business, man. We've discussed this before. We are very much a pro race war for the economic stimulus of sports leagues over here. That's what we were tapped in for, motherfucking, Caitlyn versus Angel Reese. We're like, let's keep it a buck,
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, all right. Congratulations.
We're just gonna walk away from the race war now. Next time,
I'm gonna segue out of that. I'm interested. What you got, man? Put you on the spot here.
I'm chewing on it a little bit here. Well, congratulations to, as Tyler put it, congratulations to Team the Blacks on your race war inaugural race war championship.
Blacks rule.
Oh, shit.
All I want for the holidays this year is some NBA action. This week, new customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets just for betting $5. An instant dub just for you.
The Lakers have a tough stretch coming up. Boston on Christmas, couple road games against the Timberwolves. So I'm definitely keeping my eye on these lines to see how DraftKings thinks LeBron and them boys are going to stack up.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Jenkins, JENKINS. New customers can get $150 instantly in bonus bets for betting just $5 on basketball. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Jenkins. The crown is yours.